Is this the kind of result that you're looking for, but you always seem to come up short? You gotta watch this video. This is Steve from Natural Selection Angling, and I know a lot of you end up with results like this. She looked good last night, but when you wake up in the morning, she don't look so good. And what do you do about this? Well, it's the setup, guys. First, you're gonna get a reptile heater pad, and you're gonna put it inside a bin. And you're gonna hook up the thermostat. This thermostat has a probe, and you're going to put the probe inside the container, but not over top of the heater pad. You're going to throw in a couple of cup turners. They're real cheap. These were 20 bucks from Amazon. They come with these foam inserts, which we're just going to repurpose and use them the way we want. And here they are working, making a perfect clear coat for us. So for under $50, you can have complete control over the climate inside this little container. And this is half of what you need to get a perfect clear coat every time. So the epoxy I use calls for 70 to 80 degrees while it's drying, and I just keep it right in the middle. Let's talk about how to get this job done. We're going to do these glow spoons here that we've just finished painting, and now they're going to need the final clear coat. All right, so we're going to set up a little simple system here. We're just going to hot glue them to some chopsticks, and then we're going to stick the chopstick into that foam cup holder on the turner. All right, once we have these all ready to go, it's time to mix the epoxy. This is where you guys go wrong most of the time. All right, I use an epoxy that is 1:1 by volume. Set it up by equal volumes and then calculate the specific gravity of each part. And I know that it's 0.83 grams of hardener for every gram of resin. So I'm going to use these little dispenser bottles, and I'm going to squeeze out exactly what I need straight to the bottom of the cup so none catches on the sides or anything like that. And once I have the hardener measured out to where I want it, at this point, if I wanted to add glow or glitter, I would do it right now before I add the resin, which will start the chemical reaction. So we don't want this to catalyze before we're ready. In this case, it's just a clear coat, so I'm going to go right for the resin. All right, so I used 0.83 grams of the hardener, and I'm just going to zero the scale and go back after 1 gram of resin. Notice I put the values I'm fishing for right on the bottle itself, so I never have to calculate or think about it. I hold these bottles down in the cup because for some reason this just builds up wicked static, man. And this stream will just jump to the side of the cup, and then this is where you're going to get ratio errors, especially in small quantities like this. Okay, now we're going to mix this up, and you'll see when you start mixing it, it's going to go cloudy and eventually it'll clarify. And I'm going to continue to mix this and constantly scrape down the sides so that there's nothing sticking to the sides and everything's down in the vessel. From here, it's pretty simple. We're just gonna paint it on in a nice thin coat. And then we're gonna go ahead and stick this guy right into the turner. And we'll work through the rest of the pile and get them all into the turner. Well, once they're all in there, we're gonna let them go for about 4 to 6 hours and then take them out while they're still tacky and put a second coat on. Put them right back in the turner and then let them stay in there overnight. And after that second coat, man, that thing is banging straight up. Look at that thing, it's perfect. And I'll be straight with you, man. I get it this way every single time. It's just about following the process, guys. If you liked this video and you got some value out of it, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that alert bell so you don't miss the next episode. Catch you later, y'all.